You're
All
live.
right. How's everyone doing? Sorry for the technical difficulties that we have right there.
Yes, got the technical difficulties out of the way. Then put on my glasses so I know I can figure out how to read. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. Yes, we had a little bit of technical difficulties this morning.
And I forgot to turn on the light.
Oh. No problem. They can see us. They can see us. So how is everybody doing this morning? And the cool part about this series is I'll leave you with this. Customers go away, but clients who are raving fans stay. And in this series today, we're going to be basically revealing and showing you how to create raving fans, which are extremely, extremely important if you are a business owner. Or a leader of your company or a leader of a department or anything like that. Raving fans are the most important element to your business, because that's how your business not only sustains but grows. So this is the series of Tony Robbins, our top takeaways from business mastery.
Yes.
And today we're going to be sharing with you 2 takeaways. And my name is Savanh, and this is my beautiful wife, my angel, my queen, and my amazing business partner, who's also our technical guru.
Fella Savanh, hey,
all
how
hats,
are you doing today?
All hats. She's got
yes, I mean, just like regular business, what do you do when things doesn't go your way? And again, I think 80% of the time, things doesn't go as planned. And it's very important that, the mindset has to be right? And just like what we talk about today, we're going to be talking about, the raving fan.
Yeah, raving fans. And
your ideal client. I know that, if you're our ideal client, you're not going to worried about or get
be flexible. You gotta be flexible.
Exactly, you'll be flexible.
Gotta be flexible. So clients. So how important are clients to your business? Very important. I would assume it's like that's the just like your body needs oxygen and your business needs oxygen as well. And raving fans, which are your best clients, those are the ones that are oxygen for your business. So and there's a lot of examples of this that really show us all how some of the best businesses in the world, or at least the ones that are growing and are not only just profiting in revenue and growing in business, but they're impacting lives, or they're adding massive value to people around the world. No wonder why they're growing, because there's raving fans of them, right? So sometimes some of these companies don't even have the best products, but just the fact that they have maybe a culture that people believe in, or a system that people are more confident in, or really just people in general and how they do business that makes clients fall in love with them. So I'll give you a good example. Zappos is one of those companies.
Yes, right? I love Zappos.
Tony Hsieh really has, when he first started when he was recruited to come and work and grow Zappos as a CEO, and he really changed the culture, really created the culture of that company. And he, and how he really did it was he got to know his clients, right? Mm-hmm. And which is what we'll share with you here today, but really got to know his clients. So if you think about it, right, when he first came on board, he's like, we got to change our whole model. We have to be able to have them order shoes, because this is when internet just started, right? So, and this is a company who is selling shoes online. Right, they're trying to take their product online versus your normal box stores, like retail stores where you go in and look at shoes and put on shoes and buy shoes. You got to touch them, feeling, and that's really where the mindset was. His partners at the time were like, "There's no way we could do this, because people need to see them, they need to feel them, they need to wear them, they need to do all these things." And now he's saying, "No, we can sell this online. This is a good product to sell online." And how he did was very brilliant. And his investors, were taken back by his idea. But his idea was, hey, let's have them order it, right? Have them order it, and really unlimited. You can order 10, 15, 20 at a time, ship it all to them. And as a matter of fact, if they let them try it on, if they feel that they don't like them, they don't fit, then we'll send them back. And on top of it, we'll go ahead and pay for the shipping, right? And his investors like, are you crazy? We're going to go bankrupt. Well, 3 years after that launch, he sold his company to Amazon, right, for just a nice little bit over $1.3 billion. So that proves to you that, he knew his clients, right? He knew what they wanted. And if you think about it, ladies, you tell us if I'm wrong here, but when you order shoes, right?
Yep.
And you like them, you still feel them, and you put them on, and even if they don't fit, right, a little bit, you're like, no, I'll just keep them. They'll fit eventually, right?
Yep.
Or you'll give them to one of your girlfriends. So realistically, a lot of the shoes were never sent back. Quite honestly, a very small percentage were sent back. And Tony Shea got it. He understood his client base. He understood what their desires and their fears were, for sure. So that's just my one example. Baby, do you have any examples and your thoughts on that?
I know that you're gonna obviously share, more in depth on the tips. For me, ideal client is people that just like me, right? I like to learn, I like to grow, I like to give. I'm a business partner. I'm a business partner with my husband. I have children. So chances is, the ideal client that I'm looking for is people that is just similar like me. And, when I'm running my real estate team, that's what I always tell my team, don't try to work with people that doesn't really echo with you. One of them, one of my team member, his name is Chris. He loves, music. He loves, live music event. He's just a little unique, right? And everybody else is like, hey, don't be this guy. Be this guy. You have to be proper. You dress like this, do that. And eventually, we just told him, be you, right? Because your client want to know who you are, not who you are going to be for them. And it's really hard to, to communicate with somebody if, your value are not the same, right? So eventually he become himself, and now he's getting more and more client. Like the first client he got, the client was looking for a soundproof home because, the person is playing music in there. And man, working with him, he knows what his client really wants. Right? Instead of, go work with another client that doesn't, that they don't speak the language. So I say, just stay in your lane, again, who is your ideal client? Do you experience that before?
Yes. So the top, that's a great story. That's just, something that's really personal, and, because it's part of Phyllis's team. So, so the two top takeaways that we're going to share with you, the first one is, who is your ideal client?
Yes.
Right. So, before you start a business, or even if you're in business right now, you're looking to open up another department or expand, or, or really just kind of pivot based on the current times right now, the way it is. Maybe you need to really look at your business in a different way. And instead of looking at all the internal procedures and strategies that you need to improve, don't get me wrong, those are very important. But maybe you need to take a few steps back and ask yourself, who is really my ideal client? Right. And this is really, when you can answer that question, answer it right, and you're in the industry or the niche that you're in, then what ends up happening is you go from running your business harder to running your business smarter.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because now you're going to attract those who you want and really repel those who you don't want.
Yes, right? I just wanted to really echo with this. Another one of my team member, her name is Arlene, and she's doing amazing, phenomenal right now. Before, she was like, man, I'm gonna go door knock, right? Door knocking, door by door, and she just wanted anybody, right? And she says, I just really have a hard time connecting. I just don't know what to say. And obviously, she's from Philippines, so she's really great at Tagalog, and she used to be a nurse. So then we kind of combined the audience. So now she's working with most likely nurses, if not nurses, Filipinos, or just Filipinos. And now she's working so well. And every morning she would just do live and, and Facebook posts exactly just towards the target audience. And obviously most of them are moms too. So, so with those three, right? Nurses, Filipino moms, she's doing so well. Like people just automatically come to her because it's like, hey, I feel you. I feel like I can connect with you. Yeah. Can you help me buy or sell houses?
And her sales increase, right?
Yeah, and her confidence automatically go up because before that, she was trying to work with people that just not in her space, like a musician, or or somebody that is like in construction. She just doesn't really speak the language. Can she do it? Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. She can do it, but it's just really hard to connect. So you almost is like spending twice the time and twice the effort to go close one customer. Yes. But if they are your ideal customer, you should only spend half of the effort, and you'll be able to give them double of the result because you speak their language. You know exactly what they want, what they need. Just like we're talking to you right now. Chances is the reason why you follow us is because we resemble you, like, you can, acknowledge that, hey,
Yeah, you love to grow,
yes,
and we love to add value, right?
yes,
We love to help people grow. We help people. We love to help people and impact lives,
yes,
and over deliver on our content and our
yes,
information and everything.
yes,
And ultimately, that's why you're here. You're our
yes,
ideal client because you just love growing. Whether you're a
absolutely.
business owner or mom, you want to grow in these areas that we talked about: your business, your
Yep,
career, your life, your relation, intimate relationship, and obviously your family. And that's why you're here. So you're our ideal client. So under the ideal client, there's two questions you should ask yourself. One is, what are your clients' deepest desires and fears, right?
yep,
What do they desire the most? What do they fear the most?
yep,
And then the second question under who's your ideal client is, what is your irresistible offer?
yep.
Okay, so I'll give you a good example. Hyundai, back in 2008, they brilliant. We're talking
They're
about a
really good.
company who who blew up their sales numbers by 1,100%,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they launched this program because, if you know, back in 2007, 2008, there was a huge financial crisis, housing crisis in the United States. And the largest Hyundai market was the United States. And they wanted to, not only, show some confidence that their warranty package was already strong. They had a 10-year warranty already at that point in time.
Yep.
But they knew what their clients needed, right? They knew what their clients' desires and fears were. And they really just came up with an irresistible offer that was just so amazing that their clients couldn't refuse but to buy Hyundais at that time.
Yep.
And they came out with this brilliant idea. Obviously, people are losing jobs. The last thing they want to think about is buying a car, right? Ford, Chevy, everybody was basically, sales were declining, dropping to the floor, and companies were going out of business, asking for government for assistance in packages and stimulus packages, all that stuff.
Yep.
But what Hyundai did was brilliant. They said, look, buy a Hyundai, right? And we're going to have a risk-free, financial risk-free guarantee for you. And if you lose your job within the first year, within 1 year after buying one of our Hyundais, drive it back and we'll refund your money.
100%.
And we'll take the car back. No,
yeah,
100%.
We were jaw drop, when we saw that on Tony, during the Tony Robbins event. It's just like, wow, how is this possible, right? And
Yeah.
and what statistics saying is maybe 10% of them will really return that back.
Yep.
But you actually boost up 90% of the sale. And I was like, wow, because I think as a business owner, sometimes you're just fearful, because you're just so afraid that people are going to take advantage of you. But the truth is, because you're giving them the trust.
Yes.
And thus, they're returning the trust in return. Just like my cousin Valerie, she always said she believed that people are usually good. We all have the best effort and best intention in heart.
Yes.
Unless something was proven, wrong. And again, if you really see and feel that you get a lot of value out of this, make sure you like it, comment below for us, and most importantly, subscribe and turn on the bell icon, so in that way, every time we go on live, you will get a notification for it.
Yeah, most definitely. So taking that Hyundai example, we follow that too. We're like, that's a brilliant idea.
Yes.
Because if you believe in your product and service, you believe in yourself, you believe that you're going to over deliver, add massive value, and impact lives, then why would you not really provide a guarantee like they did?
Yes.
And they did. They said, look, people get into our cars, they're gonna love it. They already love the warranty already.
Yep.
And at that point in time, 2008, they were really launching really nice cars. Quite honestly, prior to that, probably 10 years before that, they were horrible cars. But then they started improving their cars, and I started seeing them on the roads. And then when they really skyrocketed their brand, really because of that movement. So it was amazing. And we did the same thing too. So our product, and we followed that. We said, when we launch our course, our 8 weeks course, our training, every one of our training that our clients actually purchase from us, we do the same thing.
Yep.
We provide not just a money-back guarantee or a 30-day money-back guarantee, but we call ours an impact lives guarantee, where we are backing up 100% satisfaction, where if you felt, even if you learned something, you grew and you got tons out of it, but it didn't move your life, it didn't really impact your life, we want you to give us a call. We want you to email us. We want you to message us saying, hey, this didn't impact my life, and we will refund your money 100% within the first year. So we did the same thing. I thought that was a brilliant thing because we have a ton of confidence in our product and services as well. So we followed that same model. So again, who is your ideal client? Two questions you ask under that is, one is, what are their desires and fears? right? Which Hyundai obviously did that. And then secondly, what is your irresistible offer to your ideal client? And then they'll get it. So
yes, and again, the irresistible offer. Research on industry. Who has the most irresistible offer, and how can you top that?
Yes,
right. It's not just about the money; it's really about the value. Just like my real estate company. We talk about people first before profit. We take care of you first, and we'll talk about profit later. We're gonna give you everything that everybody else do not give you. So in that way, when we don't have to haggle, we don't have to negotiate. Because you are guaranteed get the best product possible.
Yes.
Best service, best service possible.
Yeah. So we shared you a couple of really compelling stories there. Zappos being one of them, Hyundai being another. But it is very important if you're a business owner, you're looking to really just not only just sustain but thrive in any type of economy, because your products and goods and services, obviously you fell in love with them for a reason, which is great. But the most important person that really needs to fall in love with your products and service is your client. Right. And your raving fan. And that's really what you want. You want raving fans, people who, even at tough times like this, they still come in and buy from you. Why? Because they know, that they can't live without your products and services.
Yes. And remember, money always lies behind problem. If you can solve your client's problem, the money will come. So you don't have to be overly stressed. You just have to calm yourself, think about it, research it, survey it, get to know what is their problem and how can you solve it and how can you bring them to their happy zone. If you can figure all that out, man, you have a golden business.
Yeah. So the two takeaways again, involving you, who's your ideal client is one, find out what their desires and fears are.
Yep.
And then second is really craft an irresistible offer for your client, right?
Yes.
Those are two takeaways. So again,
like, subscribe, and comment down below. And again, if you have any friends or family that that they are like a hoarder client, business owners where they just trying to, just pleasing everyone, make sure that you share this video with them. Let them know that it's very important that they can be authentic and they can be themselves and they are going to be happy doing business and make money at the same time.
Yes.
All right. We love you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Again, look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And if you notice, we did change our schedule as well. So every day we're going to be on here at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. But Wednesday is the only day we have moved it to 1 p.m. Central Time. And the reason for that is we have some business obligations in the morning that run into that time, and we wanted to make sure
we also know that we can have lunch with you, right? So when you're eating lunch, make sure you check us out.
You're probably eating lunch
relax.
Right now.
Yes.
So to the business topic, it's great to have lunch with you. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much. We love you.
Okay. Bye.